Welcome back to a new episode of Farming Simulator 2013 with the Rude Man. We're playing on the Two Rivers map, and by now I'm pretty sure you heard me talk about my Frankenstein computer and the fact that Farming Simulator kind of messed up on me, and I don't have the titanium DLC on this computer. Since I'm not playing anything, it's not going to affect this except for one item, and that item was that I happen to have had one of the harvesters from the titanium package, and it was sitting right here, and now it's gone. So I replaced it with, what did I replace it with? I replaced it with a John Deere, wherever it's at. Where did I leave it? This John Deere right here, same one I've been using. The S690i. And I had the corn header, and I had the grain header, and I also had this other attachment that's on the front that you can see here, that thing right there, and that's for rape. So that's what that thing's for, supposedly. I am not entirely sure what its function is, but there it is. Alright, let's pick this thing up. And what we need to do today is, in the last episode we finished all the harvest and the fertilizing, and we are going to speed up time to tomorrow morning, and we're going to harvest. So I only have one harvester, and if you'll pardon me just a moment, I don't know if you noticed, I didn't notice until just now, I have $622,000. I don't have that much money. What I did was, since I lost my combine, I modded some money in to buy the combine to replace the one I lost, and I didn't change that. That should be about $36,000 because that's what I had. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to fix that, and we'll get started with harvesting. Okay, and we're back. And we have 36,869. That's about what I had when I did my little moddy thing, my mad money mod thing bobber, whatever it was that I did. So let's boost time again, and before we get too carried away, let's check our great demand prices to see what we got going. Okay, we have 4 hours to do corn, so I'm gonna have to be careful. I don't want to mess this up. I need the money because I have all those fields and I only have one combine. Well, actually I've got two. I've got the old yellow beast. But let's not miss that great demand. That would be not a good thing. Oh, let's see if I can catch the train. Oh, I missed the train. They're never on schedule, those trains. Which is true. I had somebody I knew just took a Amtrak back to North Dakota to work in the whatever it is they're doing on the pipeline there. And when they left, the train was like 4 or 5 hours later than they thought leaving. When they got there, it was 3 or 4 or 5 hours different than when they were supposed to get there. And on the trip back, it was the same story. Yeah, trains never run on time, I guess. Okay, now, before we get too carried away, I need to know where is this Ratzenberger place, or whatever that was. And I don't know if this is going to tell me. Probably not. Okay, it's at Ravenseen Market. It's the marketplace. Where is the marketplace? I don't know for sure. Let's see. Let's grab this tractor. I don't have a utility vehicle in this game. On this farm, that is. So let's grab this tractor. I put time back to normal because it's getting pretty close to the harvest sale time. And let's see if we can find, where's those road signs at? I had a subscriber ask me if I would play the Kansas map. I have the Kansas map, and I've got a game on it that's that I've pretty much completed. I mean, I'm talking, I'm sitting there with millions of dollars in the bank, and I own almost every field and have done most everything on the map, but I haven't recorded any of it. And you know, I might record that. That was a fun map to play, but I've got a couple others I've been looking at too, though. All right, let's see. We got. It doesn't say where the store is. There's the vehicle dealer, the grain mill, the brewery, that way. So maybe it's not this way. So let's go. Let's put our map up. I'm lost. Is it near the town, maybe? Oh, wait. There's another sign. What's that sign say? Actually, the sign doesn't say anything. You have to read it. What does that... Oh, there it is. Okay, the market is this way. I just want to be prepared so I can set up a course play to sell it. I'm like, ooh, nice covered bridge. You know, I knew this was here, but every time I see it, I think, ooh, a covered bridge. Salzburg. Huh. Okay. An IGA, is that an IGA or ICA? Alright, we're looking for the store. I'm assuming It's going to be where all those markings are. And here it is. Okay, so we can come in this way. Go across the... boy, that's a tight squeeze. Go across here. And we can come out here. Let's go this way back and see where it ends up. It may be that we can make a big loop. That's always best. That way, if you have more than one rig running stuff to the sail point, you're not running into each other. This is kind of cool. Bridge that goes over the railroad tracks. And there's a gas station. Wow, this is the long way around, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is really the long way around. Let's see. Field 15. Yes. Yeah. I'm afraid this is really, really, really the long way around. So we may just double back from where we just came from. Oh, how did that happen? Were you texting while you were driving? I bet you were. You're going to have to put Bluetooth in the tractors. These guys are going to be messing with their phones and stuff. Safety first. Put your beacons on, turn your lights on. There we go. Okay, I kind of know where I'm at now. Oh, I see. I think I could have went down. Is that the... Yeah, okay. Let's go back. Oh, no, I think I know where I'm at. Okay, we should have went down below the... alongside the river and not crossed the bridge. That would have been closer. I see where I'm at now. I see the light. Don't walk towards it. I love those bulletin boards alongside the road. They don't call them that, do they? Billboards. Billboards, they call them. Billboards baggins. No, wait a minute. That's from the Lord of the Rings. Oh, that reminds me. There, at the local school here where I live, there were two kids that were in high school. They're grown up now. I think they're in their 20s now. But I always felt so sorry for these two boys. Their last name was Ballard. And their parents named the first one Bilbo Baggins Ballard. And they named the second boy Frodo Baggins Ballard. And I always felt so sorry for these kids. And I kept thinking, God, I hope they don't have another one and call him Gandalf. But, yeah, it was just, oh, those poor kids. Yeah, here's where we're at. So we can come back. Well, we still have to cross the bridge, don't we? Or maybe this road. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Alright, let's speed time up again. And get ready for this. While I'm waiting for that to happen, I guess I can take this tractor and hook it up to a trailer and set up a course play route so that I can sell this. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've got a ton of corn. I hope the price is good. Yeah, can you imagine going through life with Bilbo Baggins as a name, or Frodo? That's just terrible. And there we are. Alright, let's pop it back to normal time. The harvest will have to wait because I want to get this started. I need the money. Show me the money. And I have 2 trailers. I do. I do. I could probably use the, well, I don't know if I can or not. I don't know if that forager wagon, I don't think it hauls grain. I don't know, but I don't think it does. See, I can look real quick, I guess. Alright, mods by machine type, and let's go to did I miss it? I missed it, didn't I? Loading wagons, there we go. Alright, it's that one right there. So, forage wagon, that's all it says. Alright, so we don't know. I'm not going to take a chance. No point in it. The percentages aren't there. Let's see. How much is the great demand? The great demand is for 1.6. Not a great price, but not a bad price. It's better than regular price, I guess. I was hoping more for, you know, two times. But, and I don't remember where corn is. I think it maybe is on the other side. Okay, there's wheat and barley. Yeah, corn's on the other side. Okay, so now we got to plan this out. You know what they say, measure twice, cut once. That's not my policy, but that's what they say. Okay, so this one, corn, this one's corn. So, that being said, how's the best way to approach this? Alright, we'll start there. And we're going to, yeah, that's already set up. So let's go ahead and pull out I'm going to try to make a clean route. We'll see what happens. I may be mistaken as to how this works, but we're going to give it a try. Let's alright, we'll go this way first. I think I can find my way back the other way, but I've got to remember about the traffic too. If I don't make a clean run, I'm going to get congested in traffic. It's kind of funny. I've been playing this map for quite some time. It just takes me a while to get back to it because I'm so busy with Idaho map, which is another reason why I don't want to play the Kansas map right now. I'm just tied up as it is with these two maps. I think this is the right way. But anyway, yeah, I don't recall selling a lot of crops on this map yet. We spent a lot of time farming, but I don't think I've actually sold a whole lot of crops, which is why I have so much in the silos, I guess. Okay, I think I did the right thing. It's kind of a long route, but I wanted to make a circle of it so that I don't have these guys running into each other. And uh-oh, where am I? Okay, I think I have to go this way. Obey all stop signs. Ah! You guys didn't see that. That didn't happen. I didn't miss it, did I? Is it just around the corner? Here it is. Here it is. I made it. Man, talk about some tight turns. I'm tongue-tied. I get tongue-tied easily, though. Look at that cat. There's a black cat there. I just crossed in front of him. You can't help it because I don't think he moves. Oh, come on. This must be Grandpa. Look out, Grandpa. I'll knock you into the covered bridge. Look out. Oh, look, I had the opportunity to get in 2 cars at this, with one blow, and there's another. Man, this is a busy road. Oh my God, where's everybody coming from? Okay, so where does this go? Biogas plant. Oh, look, I'm right where I need to be. Huh. Cool. All right, there we go. It works. Let's go in this way. I want to stop this. Back up a little bit. Uh-oh. Did I hit somebody? Probably. Alright, let's delete these 2. Start the recording again. And turn in here. And we're going to come around this way. There we go. That's a ticket. Okay, stop it there. Save the course. Call it corn to marketplace. Alright, and let's drive the course. And then let's go get the other tractor. Where's my other tractor? There it is. Okay, start him up. I get confused on these John Deeres. I have one that starts with the enter key and one that starts with the delete key. Wow, he filled up fast. Look at him go. You go. You go. Go gadget. And I never know which model I'm playing. All these John Deeres kind of look alike. They're all green for some reason. Green and yellow. Or as my 5-year-old used to say, Lello. Although she got into preschool, and I kept promoting the word Lello because it's so cute when she said it. So she got into preschool, and they kept correcting her, and she was getting frustrated. So I had to sit down with her one night at dinner and explain to her that it really is yellow, and that I just thought it was cute when she said Lello, and so I kept saying Lello, but it's really yellow. The school teachers are right. I shouldn't have kept saying that. But anyway, She doesn't think I speak very well anyway, because I'm always teasing her about words. That kid's going to be really freaking confused. All right, let's see if we can get this one going. We're going to go to corn to the marketplace. This little piggy's going to get some roast beef. See how much corn do we have. Look at all the corn we've got. We got lots of corn. Make some squeezins. Probably sell better. I have to laugh. I think it was Stockogloss. I was watching him play one day, and he's from Great Britain, I think, but he was saying that him and his wife were watching American TV, or as I say, American. So they were watching American TV, and they were watching something about moonshiners. And I guess it's a regular reality show where guys, you know, hillbilly type people in the Ozarks make corn squeezins and stuff. Was highly illegal. And Stockogloss was watching this show, and I guess they watched, I don't know how many episodes, before they kind of looked at each other and said, how are they filming this? Isn't this illegal? And they've got it on national TV. And that's when the light bulb goes off that all these reality shows are not reality shows. They're all scripted. They really all are. I had a friend of mine that has a fishing vessel, and he was on the first season of The Deadliest Catch, one of his boats. And he told me after the first year he'd never do it again because they were constantly trying to make them do things that were dangerous. And he says this job is dangerous enough as it is without trying to, you know, do things that are more dangerous. And then he said they kept going around to the crew, and they'd get the crew separated, and they'd say, oh, did you know that such and such said this about you? You know, and then they'd say to the other guy, yeah, that guy over there says you're not very good at what you do. And they'd get them fighting so that they could film stuff like that. But anyway, it's all scripted. All the TV is scripted. And you say, well, what about sports? I say, you don't think football and that kind of stuff is scripted? Now, it may not be a script that the players are doing, but certainly the broadcasters are manipulating it. If they're for one team over the other, you know, watch a football game and you'll see something that goes wrong, and they'll show if they think that there's something wrong. I'm talking about the broadcasters. They'll show replay after replay to show their point. If the other team that they don't like personally has something in their favor, they just go to a commercial. And, you know, they'll come back and say, well, the referee said that that was a good call, so we'll let it go. So, yeah, it's you know, all of that stuff is biased and scripted. You just take it in one ear or eye, whichever you're doing, watching or listening, let it run around in your brain a few times, and then just let it out. Yeah, sorry, I'm cynical. But I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm a big reader. I read a lot. Watch a lot of YouTube. Netflix. I do Netflix. That way I can watch stuff when I want to watch it. And I'm selective when I watch Netflix too. If I'm playing a game that I'm really into, Farming Simulator is a very good game to watch Netflix with if you have dual monitors. And I actually have a 32-inch TV right above my main monitor. I can sit and watch TV while I'm playing a game. There's some games that you can't do that with, because otherwise you end up, oh, how'd I get killed? I should have waited for the commercial to start that battle. But Farm Simulator's a good one, so I'll watch videos while I'm playing Farm Simulator. I can't do it while I'm recording, but when I'm just playing for fun. And I have to say this every time. It's not that the recording isn't fun. What I mean is, if I'm playing a game that I don't have to concentrate on keeping my mouth running. And then the other thing about it is that if there's a show that you are kind of into, and oh man, I knew that was going to happen. If there's a show that you're kind of into, but you don't have to just be serious about watching every 3 seconds of it, that's good to do while you're YouTubing too, because you just give it the Reader's Digest condensed version. A lot of times I'll have shows on and I'm not really watching them. I'm listening to them, but I'm not really watching them. And then every once in a while you'll glance up and look at the show if you hear something that sounds interesting. Used to drive my wife crazy because I'd have a laptop on my lap, I'd be watching TV and have a book close by and do it all at once. My wife, bless her soul, is the type of person that can do one thing at a time just fine. She does it well, but she can only concentrate on one thing at a time. Give her two things and she just throws her hands up. But, that's okay. I used to be better at multitasking than I am now. Things change when you start getting a little bit older. Yeah, debating on this map, since it's such a small map, I'm debating whether I have to buy a semi-truck and a huge trailer for this. These roads are so narrow and the traffic's so bad that I'm debating on whether to just use trailers and tractors for selling the grain and stuff. If I make enough money, I can buy tractors that will do that, and I won't have to steal them away from other tractors that I've got doing other things. Which reminds me, I should be doing something else while I'm doing this. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, have I got stuff here that I was selling? Or did I finish all of that? That one's done. Yeah, I still got stuff to do. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. But did I set up a course? That's the question. Oh Lord, I do have unload bunk 2. I don't think I made a course for 3 and 4 yet. Now, see, there's the lazy farmer in me. When you have a course set up, I have manual start on my rigs just to have a little more realism. Well, plus the fact that if you don't have manual start on a rig, it just sits there and uses your gas up. So that way, if I'm not using a vehicle, I can just turn the engine off. Like, if he's sitting there, just turn his engine off manually, turn it back on. Well, anyway, with course play, all you have to do is open the course play and hit drive course, and the course play will start your engine for you. So the lazy farmer in me, thinks that's pretty cool. The more realistic farmer in me says, I don't care, I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, I just, these guys that play these more realistic maps, more power to them. That's not my cup of tea. I'm not going to say that I'm never going to play one. What I will say is, everyone I've seen people play, they always have mods. And the mods either work or they don't work. And a lot of times the mods that are supposed to be more realistic aren't realistic at all. And I really can't give you any examples because I just can't remember anything specific. I just remember as I'm watching these guys play these things and I say, well, that's not very realistic. Well, that's not how that works in real life. So I just have to laugh because, they're playing a more realistic map with more realistic mods, and yet they're not really more realistic in some cases. So I just think it's funny. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I can understand that. That's why I have modded games. I have modded games for, Skyrim, and I fully mod. I got 120 some mods in Skyrim. I've got Fallout New Vegas is fully modded. And the reason why I do that, most of the mods that I have in Skyrim, a good portion of them, are to make the game more realistic. To make it so that I have to eat and drink and sleep. If I don't, I'm tired and I can't fight very well. If you're hungry, you lose power. I mean, you don't have strength. You get fatigued. That kind of thing. A lot of the mods I have are to make the game more realistic. And that makes it, to me, more fun. Because, one, I don't particularly like a game that you buy and you play it for 4 hours and you're done. And so I've been playing Skyrim since it came out. Years. It hasn't been out that long, but it's been out a few years. And I still have never completed the main quest line, or I haven't even completed the quest lines in half the cities in Skyrim. So it's got a lot of play value there. Fallout New Vegas is the same thing. Thank God for mods. You go through the game and you have a lot of fun, and then they make a mod that allows you to play the game again and have new NPCs and new quests and new places to go visit, and they can make it easier or harder, and just really, really changes the enjoyment you get out of the game, in my opinion. I mean, I've got almost 1,800 hours on Farmer Simulator 2013. And I don't think I'd got half that many if it wasn't for mods. Because you've got different maps you can play, you've got different equipment. And a lot of the equipment that's modded is much better than the vanilla equipment. So if I get kind of tired of playing Farming Simulator 2013, I just go to a different map. I get lost all over again. Where do you sell corn? I don't remember. That's why I have so much trouble as it is. I play too many maps. Well, we better go check on our rigs. Where's my John Deere's? Group 9. Where's the other one? The other one isn't a John Deere, is it? What is the other one? There he is. He's in Group 2. Why is he in Group 2? Because he was unloading. Alright, we should probably put the other one in Group 2 too. Group 2-2. Because he likes ballet. I guess. Okay. I'm getting silly again. Too much caffeine this morning. I didn't sleep well. I went to bed after midnight and woke up at 4. So I'm heavily caffeinated this morning, which is bad for me because I'm not supposed to have. Doctor says I'm not supposed to have caffeine. What do doctors know, huh? I have to laugh. First time I had a little bit of, I don't know what it was. It turned out to be an anxiety attack. Couldn't get that out at a hairball. That's what it turned out to be, but I thought it was my heart. And it was a time where I was really, really stressed out. I was working, 50 hours a week at my job. And my job required me to, well, it didn't require me to. I happened to be working at as a loan officer at a bank. And so, being a good citizen, I belong to about 3 or 4 different organizations. Well, guess what happens when a banker joins the Elks or the Rotary or any other organization? Oh, look, we've got a new treasurer. What? Just because I work at a bank doesn't mean I can do math, although I have a math major, but that's beside the point. So I was working at the bank at the time, and I was in about 4 or 5 different organizations as the treasurer. And I also happened to have been a senior EMT, and I managed the local volunteer ambulance. So I was on call 24 hours a day, and you gotta know that if somebody's gonna have a heart attack or something like that, it's almost always at 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't ask me why. So I was pretty stressed out, and I thought I was having, heart trouble. I thought, as I said, it turned out to be stress and anxiety. But I made an appointment to go see a heart doctor. And I told you all of that because we started out talking about doctors. And yeah, you got to trust doctors, right? So I get in, and they put me on a treadmill, and they check me out, and I go in to see the doctor. This is a cardiac specialist. This guy weighed 300 pounds. His face was solid beet red, and he had cigarette stains, not just the yellow ones, the brown ones, all the way to his third knuckle. So his face looked like he was a boozer, and I don't know that to be the truth. I'm just saying, he had a big beet red face, and obviously he smoked. You couldn't hide that. He had nicotine stains all the way up, tar, on his fingers. And he's sitting there shaking his nicotine stained fingers at me, telling me that I needed to be on a diet and get more exercise. And I was having a hard time not laughing. And I thought, okay, yeah, I got to listen to this guy. He knows what he's talking about. Anyway, I just thought it was funny. All right, if there's any doctors out there watching this, I'm just kidding. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on YouTube. And how are we doing on this harvest? I forgot what we were doing. I say, stop it, Rude Man. We're playing Farmer Simulator 2013. This is not the time for social commentary. Wow, we still have 755,000 units of corn to sell. Isn't that amazing? And I got $148,000. Not even a third of the way to buying another combine, but we'll get there. Okay, there. You know what I need to do? I need to get a piece of paper and a pencil And I have this mod here that lets me assign groups to my, or equipment to groups. Every dang map that I play, I've got them in different numbers. So I start hitting buttons. You'll see it. Watch some of my videos and you'll see me going through all the different things trying to find. Well, it kind of defeats the purpose of having this group switcher if I don't keep it the same in every map, because I get to a different map and I'm going through every button to try to find what I'm looking for. I need to write down, okay, group 2 should be all combines, or you know, and group 3 is for overloaders. I mean, there's 10 groups. I got plenty to choose from. I'm gonna have to do that because it's driving me nuts. But not today. Never do today what you can put off till tomorrow. That's my motto. I have a lot of mottos. Never drive heavy equipment in Farming Simulator 2013 when you're heavily medicated. For me, heavily medicated is caffeine. I don't like taking pills. I don't even take aspirin if I have a headache. If I have a really bad headache and it's later in the day, I just say, you know what, I'm gonna go lay down and take a nap. When I wake up, it'll be gone. This guy's fun to watch. Well, I'm not going to get any harvesting done today, I don't think. These guys are working pretty hard, though. So far, there's only been a couple times they got hit by stray automobiles. I think what I'm going to do is call this an episode, and offline I'll let them finish selling. When we come back, we'll speed up time and start the harvest and start this process all over again. In the meantime, I'm going to wish you all a good day. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.